Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Very excited tonight. We have the new Reference Premier range that just came in today. This is the very first set that's gone out in the country. They dropped in from overseas yesterday and immediately I grabbed my first set. That being said, this is my own personal set. This has been purchased with my own money. This is not sponsored or loaned to me at all. So yeah, I stand behind this brand. Very keen on a few of these products. Let me go over what I got. I always shoot for the big boys. It's just the way I am. So I have got for the fronts, don't know if this is going to be in shot now, but we'll unbox them soon. I'll do them last. For the fronts, I have the RP8000F2. Those are the new ones of the old 8000. So here they did not change the model number. They only added a 2 afterwards. So not like the reference series. These I am very excited for. These now are the RP600M2s. The previous gen, the 600M. One of my all-time favorite bookshelves. I love them. They got rave reviews, but they did have a slight bit of criticism that where some people took them. There's some videos on YouTube where they did change some of the crossover design, made it more refined. So they listened. Apparently on these, 70% of the speaker has been changed. Bigger driver magnets, a lot has been changed. So I'm going to unbox these now. Going to go over aesthetically what's changed. I don't think too much, but I will pick it up quickly because I do consider myself a bit of a Klipsch connoisseur by this time. So let's see what's changed, and then also I'll go over some of the stuff that's changed that you can't see, and if I don't mention them, I will also list them. But yeah, like I said, apparently a lot has changed. And then after this unboxing video, like I always do, I will do a separate video where I test them. And then I'll also do some tests compared to the normal reference series, the new sets, so you guys can hear what they sound like side by side. Funny enough, the previous video I did on the new reference series, if you guys haven't checked that out, go back, check that out. That has been my most, how can I say, my most watched video on YouTube. So obviously Klipsch is doing something right. So let's get into this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pop the box to the side. I'm going to use the center speaker. We didn't mention the center speaker. This is the big boy, the 504C2. So let's go into this. I'm going to use that as my table. First off, packaging has changed. Very nice packaging. They have this very high density foam. On top you get your normal welcome manuals, reference premier, your warranty, etc, etc. We have the grills that will open now. Let's grab one of these bad boys. Okay. Let's see. Up off the bat, I can already feel they went with the cork on the bottom, which I am a big fan of. That off. Let's push this to the side. Oh, my space is getting limited. Spider-Man's in the way. Okay, let's see. Exact same finish. Finish. They did not change anything. Exact same. Ooh, look at this. Oh, one is loose. This looks epic. Yo, this is a... Let's just tighten them down properly. This is such a nice little touch. I wish more people would do this. So instead of the normal traditional binding post connectors that you get, they did this. Look how cool that looks. and then the matching color to the terminal. So that's not red. That is like a Ferrari, like on the new F1 Ferraris, that type of color. It's like a maroon deep red. This looks flippin' brilliant. Port design, slightly different. The rest feels more or less the same, just the look is slightly different. Terminals are different. It's a much cleaner look at the back. It's very, very sleek. Like I said, this type of wood veneering is exactly the same. Very well done. Not as hard wearing as the Reference series. That is more industrial finish. This is more a elegant finish. On the front, let me sit down. Let's see. Much the same. Much the same. Same driver, although they said they did change 70% of this at the back where you can't see. Bigger baskets, etc., etc. I'll list some pictures if I can find them online. They have the same rubber material here as on the old one. The same rose gold copper type ring. Yeah, copper. Let's not call it rose gold. It's more copper. And inside the tweeter looks like the same titanium vented tweeter as on the previous series. But I think proof is going to be in the pudding. So we will listen to these and I will tell you exactly what I think of them. But just for, I can't remember if the old one had the Klipsch logo here. I also think that is new. The Reference Premier was there, but this back, oh, it's beautiful. It's so funny what small little touches can do. Let's see if these grills have changed at all. It's nice to see that companies evolve. It's like Porsche, you know, small little changes. Sometimes you'll say, no, there's nothing different, but there's differences. And I really hope, it's not just aesthetically, but acoustically, they made a difference. This grill looks like exactly the same grill. Yeah, it looks exactly the same. Lightweight plastic, magnetic. It's got their clips, type heavy duty material on. Now what I think is different, not that I use the grills on the old one a lot, I think the slant is slightly different to match the curvature of the face. And at the bottom it's sort of tapered. Don't know if the camera is going to pick it up. It's sort of tapered, edged a bit to give it a sleeker look to the bottom. Okay, let's put these to the side. Okay guys, so this one must make me the most excited out of all of them because it's a big boy center speaker. Why do I like big boy center speakers? Just because they are the most important part of your home cinema apart from your subwoofer. Everything comes out of your center. Dialogue, music, 80% of a movie comes out of this boy here. And why some companies don't do big center speakers, I would never understand. They did do away with the old 600C, which I can sort of understand. I did like them because they driver matched the 600Ms identically, but I think this is going to be their biggest seller. And guys, if you're buying a system like this, spring for the big center. I would rather go down one on the fronts and get a bigger center, because the fronts, especially if you're using a subwoofer, the sub's going to be picking up below 60 and 40 hertz. Unless you're doing pure direct and you're not using a subwoofer, then always go for the bigger ones, because the bigger drivers, like they say in cars, there's no replacement for displacement. But let's get on to this. I'm excited for this boy. So this is the RP504C2. Yeah, and on the Reference series, they don't have a big sensor like this, which I sort of understand, because you are aiming towards clients that are on a bit of a more budget orientated system. And when you come to RP, obviously they're more expensive. These prices are very new now, so I don't have them 100% in my head, but I think this is a 19,000 South African Rand center. The 600Ms, I stand corrected. I did not really look at that price when I ordered them. I will list the prices again in my video, but I think they're 17 or 18,000 Rand, very close to this. The big boys are 34,000 Rand, if I'm correct. I'll list the prices again. I'll tag them in so you guys can see them. Again, South African Rand. In your country, contact your nearest dealer or just do a Google search. Easy as that. Okay, let me put this down on the floor again. Yeah, this is a heavy center, and my space is becoming limited. Spider-Man, you are in the way. Okay, again, same, but different. We have your warranties, booklets, reading material, and then let's see if I can grab this out like this. Yeah, it's coming. There we go. Actually, they actually act as nice carry handles. Again, nice packaging. At least they have this in the center. But on all of these, I would love to see something else to just take those knocks. But this packaging is good. That back. And then you get the center one off. Let's grab the grill. No, it's not going to go. Which way are we going? Okay, so we have the terminals. We have to go the other way. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we get that out of the way. Grill. Let's put that there for now. Plastic off. Again, cork at the bottom. I love it. For the guys that don't know, cork is a very good insulating material. Very cool. Just going to chuck this in the box as well. Let's look at the back. First, I didn't mention it, but 6-inch drivers. The numbers sort of correlate to what they are. So the 504, I'll get to the front now and I'll explain that. They have the same beautiful terminal, same colors, albeit single binding and not dual binding as those are. Are those? Yeah, they are proper dual binding. I thought maybe they're for heights, but they're proper dual binding. I wonder why they didn't do it on the center as well. For if you want to bi-amplify this, I would have done the same. Yeah. Again, these things are extremely efficient, so not really bi-amplify needed, but you do get the odd guy that's going to want that feature. Okay, rest same finish. This nice imitation wood veneer. Let's turn it like this and get to the side. Oh, the space is getting cramped. Okay, so like I said, 504 stands for 4 5-inch drivers. Same titanium vented tweeter. Again, these drivers have been changed a lot. Logo up in the side now there. I'm OCD. I would have liked the logo down there, but each do their own. That's going to be covered by a grill in any case if you do opt for the grill. Let's see what it looks like with the grill. I've actually become a fan of the Klipsch grills. I used to not do grills on speakers. I still won't if I don't need to, but I kind of like this heavy duty industrial type grill. And I do love that Klipsch has a throwback to their heritage on everything that they do. these guys really have their marketing department and design department on point. So, look at this now. Look where they put the logo, guys. Hey, that's not good for my OCD. No. Why would you put the logo on the side? Put the logo in the bloody center. That's gonna irk me. That's gonna irk me. Okay, let's get to the design of the grill again. Of a few things here I'm not a fan at all. Why did they do this design? Let me show you. I don't know if the camera is gonna pick it up, guys. I'm gonna pick this up. So look at this grill. I'm gonna have to get more light on this subject. Let me just move this slightly. Okay, let's see if I can show you. The way they tapered the 600Ms, it tapers down. Let me get this grill. It tapers down. You see that? Okay. So now they did the same on the center, but look where it's tapering to. It's tapering down to that side. What on earth? Why would you do that? Okay, I take back what I said about their design department completely, because that is the worst design I've ever seen. If you are OCD like me, this is going to drive me nuts. Okay, this grill is not staying on. Why not taper it down to both sides? Taper it down, and put the bloody thing in the middle. Ay. Sorry guys, I'm going on about something stupid here, but I'm sure there's a lot of guys at home also going, ugh, that's crappy design. I do not know why they did that. Okay, let me carry on. Let's not cry about spilled milk. It's there. We're going to have to live with it. Let me move on to the fronts. Okay guys, now we move on to the big boys, the RP8000 F2s. Packaging pretty much unchanged. Normal stuff on the box, perfect for movies, music, blah blah blah, yakety smackety, advanced acoustics, blah 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 blah. Get your little Klipsch story on the side. Interesting to read if you have not read stuff like this. They have quite a heritage on their stuff. But let's get into what we are all here to see. We are not here to see writing on packaging. We want to see the goods. Show us the goods. Already taking from all the other stuff I've seen, very little is going to be changed except for those beautiful binding posts. Oh, I'm giving them 10 out of 10 for those binding posts and 0 out of 10 for the grill design on the center. These I sure will be right because they sharp. Yeah. Same again on top. Welcome manuals. Put that to the side. Okay, this we're going to flip because heavy speaker box needs to be flipped. Let's just take out that top foam. Again, very well packaged. This foam they use is excellent. Much better absorption than polystyrene. Quite a big heavy speaker. Same size as the R800s, just build quality up to a premium. We'll do a cabinet knock test now and I will demonstrate. It's quite a workout unboxing the full set of speakers. Okay. They also have this extra impact protection on the side. Very nice to see. In the box you go. You know what I'm wondering now is where is the plinth? Is it on? Normally it's separate, unless that might be in the other box. Just see what your Vantage is like. Just going to adjust this camera slightly, guys. Okay, there we go. Okay, so get off this foam protection in the box. Layer them off. can pull this grill. No, it's going to come with this one. Let's just get to this grill quickly while I'm here. I want to see what they did here. I'm sure they tapered it to the bottom. I'm just very curious after seeing that horrible center grill. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it looks like here they did things normally again. I think the guy that designed that center grill was from a different department, and he was the artsy guy in the group that tried to make things differently and just stuffed it up. So here we go. Taper to the bottom, Klipsch logo in the middle. Otherwise the Klipsch logo would be there or somewhere stupid. Put it in the middle. Okay, rounds over, drill to the side. Let's get that off. The grill, the feet are on. That's cool. So you don't need to assemble these plinths like you would on the Reference. And like I said on the Reference, they have those plastic plinths that you can't move over carpet like this. You will break them off. We actually have easily. These are the proper metal plinths. So let's just get it loose. And then we can get this off. The previous ones you had to actually fit to the speaker. Looks like these, because they can be a bit fiddly to fit. Looks like they decided to fit them pre. Okay, while we have it here, let's move it back a bit. See if your Vantage is okay again. Yeah, okay, so move it to the light. Same titanium vented tweeter, same rubbery finish, 8-inch drivers, dual. These do function differently because they do have two different ports at the back. I'm trying to think if it's a 2.5 or must be a 2.5 way configuration where that is your bottom end. This will do some of the mid bass, or I stand to be corrected here, guys. I need to go and do my homework and I'll link it again. I can't remember if these are 2.5, a 3-way, or just a 2-way design with two big bass drivers and a tweeter. It does move the other one slightly, but what has me pondering about this is if you look at the back of the speaker, you have two bass ports. So if they were doing the same job, we would not have need for two bass ports. We would only have need for one. And I can't really see. Let's see if I can just see in here over light. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some online research and see what's what. Okay, so again, you have your plugs for your Dolby Atmos, like on the new Reference, where you can actually, at the bottom, again, these absolutely stunning binding posts and connectors. And then you get an extra set for your heights. So you can buy them, you can plug in your heights here, and then you can plug in your height module on top and plug them in there. Or you can just leave the beautiful little Dolby Atmos logo in there. Very cool, nice little touch. Oh, I actually see the back is finished differently. They did like the back is like an industrial black with these recessed ports, and then the rest has got the veneer finish on. I'm gonna try and lift the speaker so you guys can see the bottom. There you go. Okay, there's the bottom plinth, and this is like a metal stand. It's not the plasticky one like on the others, but the rest is pretty much the same. There you go, guys. So that is my unboxing of the new Klipsch Reference Premier 2s. Stay tuned for my next video. It will still be one video of this, of the testing of these. Till next time, guys. Cheers. Bye. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel for the long-awaited Klipsch Reference Premier 2022 lineup that I have here in front of me. I also have them lined up to the new Klipsch Reference, and we're going to be doing some shootouts between them. I call it shootouts. Let's call it differences, because I mean, it's the same company, just different levels of branding. Okay, I'm going to do something different today. You have to watch to the end of this video. I'm going to ask a question. If someone can answer the question correctly, there's a prize. But okay, let's get on to this. I have got them all connected up to the Marantz 8015, going to a speaker selector, having the different sets, having the new RP600 M2s, having the new 8000 RP8000 2s, the new 800 series reference, and I always forget the new bookshelf model number, the R50M, and then on the center we have the big boy. That is the 505, the RP 505. You guys did see my unboxing. If you didn't see the unboxing, go back to that video and watch that on both of these sets. And now I'm going to do the shootouts on both of them as well. Something I would like to mention that we're not going to be able to test now is home theater capability of this set. I've been rocking this set now for about a week. It's brilliant. It really is brilliant. It is a huge step up from the old RP series. It's not just small differences. They did change a hell of a lot. Let's see if you can hear it come across in the stereo testing. But even from the center to the fronts and the surrounds, these being a bit overkill for surrounds, you might be better off going for a smaller set. These are proper stereo, as I will demonstrate shortly. We will not be using a sub for this testing, but in my home theater testing, I did use the Velodyne subs. I was waiting for a SVS or the new definitive technology, but they did not arrive in time. I will do that. They're coming today, so I will do that video on the next one. I'll do a mid-range subwoofer shootout, so stay tuned for that. But okay, let's not drag this out too much. Let's get into stereo testing. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start small to big, just doing some royalty-free songs, quick snippets. Otherwise, I always get flagged, even on the royalty-free stuff, and especially on this one song I like. So let's get into this. We are going to start. Volume on the receiver is a moderate -15, so we know we're close to reference volume. These speakers can absolutely blow. They not blow like blow up, I mean blow you away. Klipsch is renowned for insane volumes and sensitivity. Not that I ever listen there, because it gets a bit shouty, but you can. And if I put it up to those volumes, I have a very sensitive microphone. It's just going to sound like distortion for you guys. So I got it like at where I would sit and listen at a nice volume. Okay, so let's go. First up is the R50Ms. Okay, I'm going to play all of them until that bass comes in. Very nice speaker, as you could hear now. Very nice stereo image. I've got them set up to a nice toe-in position. You will not be able to hear it, but if you sit on my sweet spot, it does sound like it is coming from the center channel, which you want in a stereo setup. Many people always comment, is the center playing? And no, I just play stereo. Okay, so what they lack for me, like I did in my previous review on them, is a little of low down bass. If I put the sub on, it's fine. But on their own, they have a bit of lackluster on that bass. But the detail is there. On volumes, they can become shouty, but listening at this volume, they're very nice. Let's go over to the RP600 M2s. Just need to remember which number they are. I think they were number 2. Let's just see. No, not number 2. Number 1. Yes, I'm just going to restart the song. So here we go, RP 600 M2s. Guys, I was an old fan of the old RP 600M. This is way better. I've got a sweaty on, but I've got goosebumps. They are so good. They listen to their clientele, because everyone always said the titanium vented tweeter can still be a bit shouty. It needs to be toned down a bit more. These are not shouty at all. They listened. It has way more low down bass than the 50M, to a point where I think it's enough. I think really it is enough. If you watched my video on the 6s, they almost nailed it. Where the bass on the 6s was more, this is basically 6s in the bookshelf. It's great. I can't praise this speaker enough. If you watch movies, we're going to run the big boys now, but I almost feel that you can use them and a subwoofer and outplay the 8000s. Obviously, if you want more, the 8000s are going to do more, but the 600s are just that darn good. Okay, so let's go on to the new 800s on the reference. I think they were number 2. Let's just check quickly. Yes, here we go. 800. Sorry guys. Great. So basically they are way better than the bookshelves. Not the 600s, then the 50s. They're great. They have a nice bass to them. They can be a bit shouty. If you are sensitive to a forward sounding bright speaker, they're not for you. But I know many people like that. I've even had some people comment that on the old Reference Premier, they upgraded from the Reference to the Reference Premier, not liking them. So they do like a forward sounding speaker. Why would you like a forward sounding speaker? It lifts out those details of certain instruments. Why would you not like that? As a purist, you don't want the sound of an instrument to be altered beyond what it's going to sound like. So it does come down to different strokes for different folks. Let's go on to the new 8000s. They are on number 4. Let me just check. No, not number 4, sorry guys, number 2. Number 3 then. Okay, let's start them. This is also the first time that I heard all 4 of them side by side. I've been reviewing them one by one, listening to them in this room one by one. But to go through all 4 of them, I'm experiencing this the same time as you guys. So my reaction to them is real side by side. The 8000 M2s, R2 or M8002s, the top ones are M, so just 8002. They are great. The bass. Even the 800s have a lot of bass, but you can hear there's less deadening in that cabinet, so it's not as solid a bass, where the 8000s have the deadening in this cabinet and the way they reinforced with the extra reinforcing. This is a properly built dead cabinet. The sound is great. What they did, the changes on those drivers, it's deeper, it's fuller, it's more direct, it's not as shouty. The only miss that I think that Klipsch did here was to not change the finish. If they changed this, it's not even a veneer, it's a vinyl wrap to look like a veneer. If they changed that over to a proper veneer, like a black oak veneer, a walnut veneer, as they do, I know they can do it because they do it on their heritage series. It would have been a whole new ball game. They would have hit it out the ballpark. But just to stick with the old finish, I know they went for the new type of matte black, but it's very much the same as the old finish. The back is the biggest difference, as you guys saw in the unboxing. If you didn't watch it, go back and watch it. But if they just changed the finish, it would have been 10 out of 10. But because they didn't change that, I'm giving them an 8.5, almost a 9 out of 10, just because they did not change their finish. But for sound, Klipsch, you guys are rocking it. You are listening to your clientele. It's great. I don't know where you're gonna go from here. Change the damn finish. Maybe you left that for like number 3, you know. So let's see. But great set of speakers. If you guys have the previous reference premieres, is it worth upgrading to this? For the money, I don't know. It's good. They're very good. If you don't have a set yet and you have the old references and you're thinking of going up to reference premiere, do it. But if you have the old reference premiere, there's a difference, but it's not worth the, what do we have here? 19,000, 16,000, 56, 80,000 Rand retail, more or less. I'm thumb sucking now. Might even be more. Wait, let me see where my math is. Well, I'll just add in the links, but let me just quickly check. 56. Yeah, we're close to 80k. It's a lot of money to upgrade. So then I don't know if it's worth it. Keep your old reference premieres, wait to see what they come up with next. But if you have not had a set yet, either of these are good. Obviously the reference premiere for my ears are much better, because I can become sensitive to a shouty, bright, forward sounding speaker. So the reference premiere for me still gives that detail, but tones it down that ever so slightly, just not to make my ears go like that. But in movies, that shoutiness is actually what you want. It brings out details, you hear instruments and stuff you've not heard before. And for the center speaker, it is great, guys. If you did see my unboxing, this is a very nice center speaker. I did comment about the stupid way they did the grill, but luckily, when it's on there, apart from the logo being on the side, you don't notice it. So all good, not that bad. So guys, that is my review on the new reference premiere. I hope you liked it. Comment below. Okay, now for the competition, guys. I put a few Easter eggs, Klipsch Easter eggs, in this video. If you guys can name them all, I will send you a prize, but only for local guys, please. I can't ship out to the US, it just becomes too expensive. For local guys in South Africa, name all the Easter eggs. I'm not going to tell you how many there are, but there's a few of them. Name them, comment down below, like, share, hit the bell icon on this video. Name the Easter eggs, I'll send you a prize. All of you that get it correct. So, name them, I'll send them. Thanks guys, till the next video, cheers.